Hi tribe, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing one of your requested readings, which is Journey to Marriage. And I do have 4 stones for you because I feel like I try to always kind of challenge your intuition, but I know sometimes for some of you it might be difficult. You want to see something specific in front of you. So that's what we're doing here today. And I just had an urge to add a 5th pile. I don't know why, so let's just go with it. I'm gonna add this shell at the end over here as pile number 5. So let me show it to you from a close-up. Pile number 1 starts from this side over here, okay? And 5 is the one that I just added. Take your pick, and I'm gonna see you in timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. Whoever has chosen this stone over here, we're starting with your reading. So, I know I have a lot of cards. I won't explain what's what. I'll explain as we speak, okay? So, that's kind of your storyline over here. We're starting with release your ex, make the effort, finances and career, and heart-to-heart conversations. And I really like the spread for you guys. I'm gonna tell you in a moment why. By the way, we have cards over here representing this person. We'll see what they like. Now, when we take a look at, so this vibe all together, okay? It's 5 cards each to kind of tell us a journey to your marriage. What do we have here? I mean, now we're starting with release your ex, okay? And these 3 go very well together. So firstly, we have someone who has decided and very quickly decided to let go of a person in their life. Why? Because someone was two-faced in a relationship. Now, it can be you, it can be them, okay? Either way, I'm just gonna say someone, so I won't put you in a box. This person wasn't good. You might have thought, or this other person might have thought, that this is the person who does mirror them somehow, but it wasn't the case. It was the case of trickstery of some sorts, or you were tricked, or they were tricked by someone else. That's the person that you're supposed to be with, and it's going to end quite quickly. You or them will decide that you have to release this person quite quickly. Now, what we have next is make the effort. And it's so funny how this came with my intuitive card that talks about children as well. So it's very possible that you or them might have children, or you might have children together in this relationship, okay? And then look, we have Page of Wands. This is all about children, right? So it's all about somehow your marriage will be influenced by kids. Whoever doesn't want to have children or who's not able to have children, it might be coming from their side, or it's just going to be that kind of relationship first when you meet. So you see, once someone releases this energy of past, it can be, even talking about the ex, it can be third energy. Someone is working too much. Someone listens to others' opinions too much. There's other person who talks behind them or maybe gives them bad advice. It's something about you or them becoming this very independent person, letting everything go that wasn't meant for you, and then moving on. And what's happening here, you then start seeing someone new in your life. You're like, whoa, I never had that someone who actually cares about my business that much, or who is so genuinely loving. There is so much innocence when it comes to this connection. Either way, would we be talking about kids or without kids, it's all about being curious about one another, okay? This is like, hey, you know what? I actually am very interested in what you have to say. This person or you might be observing one another, and it's all about, oh, and it makes sense because I'm going to talk about Kipper deck in a moment now. This page in my deck talks about looking to the side, but also really paying attention to what's happening in this relationship. So someone might be like, yeah, I do want to make the effort, but I'm not going to make it just now, okay? It's something about being maybe a little bit insecure, or not sure about how to make this effort in order for this to work. And when I talk about insecurity, I looked at finances and career, and that might be why. Because someone is in this relationship will be like, hey, how do I become financially successful? How do I get this money that I want and need? Can I be better in this relationship? I need to bring something to the table. So someone will have financial issues over here related to that insecurity that I talked about, okay? So it might be someone thinking about, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm good enough, maybe. But this other person will be like, I don't give a damn about the finances, okay? All I care about is this connection. There's going to be a lot of messages sent back and forth I'm seeing here. And it makes sense. I'm going to incorporate Kipper deck here. Take a look at what we have. We had 2 cards talking about a long way and journey. So this might be an indication of you two being separated by distance. That's why there is so many messages being sent. If it's not distance between you two, you will meet this person somewhere else. So it's talking about maybe one of you will be living somewhere else, one of you might be traveling somewhere, okay, a long way, somewhere that maybe you haven't visited before, or somewhere you wanted to go, okay, and maybe at one point you'll be like, hey, I don't think I have enough money for this trip. But if your heart will be telling you that you really want to go somewhere, go ahead and explore, because you don't know whom you might find on the way. So that's very connected when we talk about your connection. So that's where you are actually like coming together, making the effort, finances and career. You might even talk about what do you want to do in the future? What's your plan? What's your business idea? What are you aiming for from life? What do you need from life? What you're aiming for in life, okay? It's something about planning those finances and career, and thinking about career, how do I make it work with this person, okay? Now, when we take a look at your 5th card over here, we have heart-to-heart conversations, and this is one of my favorite cards, I think, in a deck. I know we have so many other beautiful cards, but for me, this is very strong. That's all about having this person whom you can talk to until morning, and it doesn't get boring. And that's how you guys, I think, will become much stronger in this relationship, and you'll be like, hey, you know what, I think that's my person. Because before I had kind of vague conversations with people. No one could really get to my heart by just communicating with them. It's something about this connection that talks about you two really, really getting each other, even sometimes without words. And I see this Queen of Cups as someone who can just nod at you. Let me focus. She would just nod at you and you know what she wants to say, because the connection, eye to eye, I'm hearing, okay? So you will see, even the way you'll see life is going to be, you'll have the same values. So we see eye to eye. I don't have to talk with this person sometimes even, but that's going to be happening a lot at the very beginning, okay? The conversations will be very on point and very deep and very interesting in general. But towards the end, further on this relationship, you won't have to talk as much. You'll just get each other, okay? Now let's take a look at your tea leaf tarot. Let me just put this back and let's see what's up. What else we have regarding this relationship? We have dog barking, and it says advice from a friend. So you might even have a friend who's going to be influential in you two coming together, or influential in this relationship. If you'll ever need advice, there's going to be that one person you can trust. We have and it says work, achievement, success. There's a lot of motivation when I tune into your energy, guys. Or this other person, maybe it's talking about one of you wanting to succeed in life and have this independence and have the money to provide to family, okay? then, oh, okay, here we go. Then we have coins. Money will be coming to you. So there's going to be a time where you two will be very concerned about how can we do it. But that's not gonna last too long because we do have coins coming in pretty quickly in this reading, okay? And it's funny that coins came out as a third card over here, and we have finances and career as a third card as well. So it doesn't take long until you guys figure out how to make this work when it comes to finances, okay? Maybe if you will be separated by distance, as I said before, you'll have to figure out how do we make this relationship work, so that, let's say if you have to travel towards this person, what's gonna happen to my career? Or vice versa, okay? How can we make this work? But this is saying it's not about that, it's about love. Tarot doesn't care about money here, if you can see, okay? Tarot goes, all you need is love, literally. And that's the third card that came with finances and career. This is saying as long as you together in the same place, you'll figure it out. And then you have Queen of Cups. It's all about this brilliant fulfillment. It's just emotional fulfillment, you know? No one cares about, don't overthink when it comes to this situation, how, oh my God, this is gonna be so terrible if I have to leave my career or if I have to change something around when it comes to my career. No one gives a damn, as I can see over here, when it comes to your higher selves. This is all about you two coming together. Doesn't matter what life brings, what kind of test life brings on your way. Sorry guys, I was cut off because someone started calling me. So, the fourth card we have from the Tea Leaf Tarot is Rose. And it talks about romance in the air. I mean, it goes very well together with this imagery over here, okay? So it's a very nice, picture I'm seeing here. I don't see any drama, I don't see any conflicts much. I do see just this honest care for one another, okay? So we starting again. Remember, whatever doesn't belong in your life, release that if you feel like it now, or it can be for that other person, okay? So let's see when it comes to them, who is this person? And this is gonna be the main card representing them. And I feel like the finances and career talks about their finances and career. So they might be the one who will be like, hey, how do I make this work? You know, this is someone who's very determined and they are aiming for the best in life. They want to be this master of their own success. They are someone who's going to have a strong body. Even if they are skinny, let's say, even though I don't see them skinny, but they are someone who is strong. You know, sometimes when you wrestle with people, that sounds as if I do it very often, right? When you wrestle with people and you think that they are so weak, but it just comes out of them and you're like, ooh, I didn't expect you to be so strong. So it's something about this energy where this person might not seem so strongly willed, but they will be. And that's how they will want to live their life. They'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do anything it takes in order to get what I want. So that's a very powerful image over here that we have. Let's take a look at what else we've got here. Oh, we have 2 Ace of Pentacles. Look, I didn't even notice when I was pulling cards. So, I mean, and that's the first one that came out, actually, from the Triple Goddess Tarot. So again, look, make sure that this person doesn't get stuck in the rut when it comes to wanting to be the best provider, or you, okay? Once you'll concentrate on that too much, this is saying, look, you might end up being your own victim in a way, where you're like, that's all I wanna make sure. It's something about, I'll do it either way. And there's going to be a time when you or them will have to actually admit that there will be obstacles and maybe some things won't be perfect when it comes to finances or career, as long as you do not get trapped by wanting for this to be perfect, okay? Because that can be an obstacle. Now, we have Two of Wands, and it goes very well together with the journey and a long way. Was it long way card over here? Yeah, because it makes sense. It seems like someone will be longing for someone else, okay? This is just like remembering things, good times together. So I think for a lot of you, it might be a long distance relationship here. Then we have Five of Wands, and that might bring some conflict. That's when the conflict is coming out here. But it's more so to do with this person's own self. That's this person will be someone who cherishes traditions and cherishes those nice moments that they will be remembering in life with the Two of Wands. And that might cause, they might cause themselves conflict in their own heads. And there's someone also who's very competitive, okay? Then we have Page of Swords, and you see the hot air balloon. It's talking about trips and journeys. This person will like to take trips or explore the world. They won't, at the point when you'll meet, I don't think they will have done as much as they want to, but they will start doing this more often once you're in connection already, and they might take you on that trip together. Okay, we've got, this is beautiful. This is someone who will be respected very much in their circle. People will look up to them, okay? They will want a piece of this person. But what we have next to this is the moon, and then we've got someone who is very conflicted. This person might not see the beauty in them sometimes, and you might have to remind them this. You're very successful, you're very respected, people do look up to you. Understand that, see that, because sometimes you don't. And I think you will be that candle for that person sometimes when they'll need you. They'll be like, I'm not sure about myself, and you'll be like, look at how much you've done in life, like, are you crazy? So it's something about this person being really humble. It doesn't come from a place where this person will be depressed or they'll be really insecure to the level where they don't see their own successes, but sometimes they'll actually question themselves, okay? And it's a healthy way how to be successful, I think. It's just very important that this person does understand that and does see themselves as this person for most of the time instead of being in that place, okay? So you're gonna be the reminder. I mean, look at this. You will be that light. You'll be that sun for this person, or vice versa. It might be yours, it might be you here, okay? It can always go both ways. But whatever happens here, it seems like whatever the obstacles will be thrown in your way, guys, which I don't see a lot of them, you'll make it work. We're ending with Ten of Cups and Queen of Cups. This is just, I just keep hearing everlasting love. And plus having heart-to-heart conversations, that goes very well together with the Ten of Cups over here. Sorry, it's not focused again. This is saying that's where the strength of this relationship will come from conversations, from understanding, from just getting one another, okay? What do you mean? You don't need explanations. You look at this person or they look at you and they know that you're tired, so they give you space, or vice versa, okay? If you need a break, this person will be like, hey, I have booked the trip. We're going somewhere because you need that. So it's a very, very nice balance over here. I wish you best of luck, pile number one. Let me know if that made sense, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number two and this stone over here. Whew, let's take a look. So for you guys, 5 cards popped out at the bottom. So, and it just makes sense now. How we're doing things is that's your storyline kind of, okay? And then these cards are clarified by my intuitive deck underneath, and then Steampunk Tarot on the bottom. We're gonna have cards describing this person. We're going to have additional cards to talk a bit more about this relationship and what influences you might have on the side. Now, for pile number 2, this is a spiritual connection, guys. Why I'm saying that? We have religious factors. So, and that jumped out to me the most. And intuitive clarified that for me, that there might be an issue of being of a different upbringing in this connection. Okay, so you might have people getting involved in this connection. You might have people telling you things because of this person's maybe religious beliefs or different upbringing. So these are two people coming from different places together, okay, who do have different belief systems, and they will be trying to make this work. Now the problem in this relationship might be other people or religion. Okay, so you might be the one who's not that religious, or this other person, or it's just different religions that might clash sometimes. But it seems like this relationship will be something otherworldly, that's your lesson and that's your challenge. And that's the most difficult challenge you'll have to go through. And everything else will just flow naturally, okay? We're starting with Express Your Love, and this is very beautiful card. I really love it, but how I'm picking this up intuitively is someone might be very shy at the beginning, okay? And it makes sense. So when we have our intuitive card over here and then Two of Pentacles, someone is like, I really want to say something to this person, how much I appreciate their existence, but I'm kind of shy about it. I don't know how to do it. I need strength, I need encouragement. Universe is telling me to go for it. Guides are telling me to go for it. I feel it intuitively that I have to do it, but don't know how to. And there is a lot of shyness when it comes to this connection. So it might be you or this other person not knowing how to express their feelings or appreciation at the very beginning. And that's your first stage of this connection. So that's talking about you two just knowing one another, and there's gonna be some kind of like awkwardness to it, but like nice awkwardness, and someone will be like, how do I do this? I don't know how to. Maybe I'm just someone who doesn't express their feelings a lot, or doesn't really know how to tune into that emotional side, and I don't want to be vulnerable in a way, you know. And then we have romantic feelings over here that goes with this intuitive card together with Five of Swords. So that's a bit of a situation. Let me see what that's talking about. I know what it's talking about. So this already overlaps with religious factors. The moment you do express your feelings for one another and you get to that state where you're like, you know what, I really appreciate this person, and my camera is not, it's playing tricks. You see how it's in and out now? What the heck is going on? So this is talking about your mind might be effed because you're gonna be so drawn to this person, and you'll be like, hey, but really we're coming from two different places, okay? And then you'll be like, but I don't give a damn. This is someone that I really, really appreciate in my life, and I can't let them go. And then there's a conflict, okay? But that's conflict in one of your heads, guys. This is not something that Five of Swords talks about internal conflict. So you'll be questioning a lot of things when it comes to the beginning of this relationship, but the only thing you'll be sure about, you or them, both of you, will be that spiritual connection that you have, okay? And you'll be like, if we dive deep into this connection, there are going to be blockages that I talked about with religious factors. Now, my intuitive card talks about boundaries. So this is the boundary card that comes after religious factors and then goes with King of Wands over here. So this is talking about maybe one of you trying to make these differences of upbringing work, or this might be someone as a blockage who will be kinda influencing this relationship. So it might be a fire sign, it might be someone's parent, grandparent, whatever, you know, or might be your own self questioning yourself, looking at the mirror saying, hey, how are we gonna make this work? Can I be with someone of a different upbringing, you know? And that's where we're transitioning to Four of Cups. Actually, someone is actually thinking, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna do it. And that fell out. And after, straight away, Ten of Pentacles fell out. And I was like, thank you for clarification. We're gonna make this work. I don't care where you're from or what you do, what's your religion. I'm gonna make this work. And that's when we have honeymoon over here. It's very likely that you two will get engaged somewhere on a trip, or you will get engaged and then go for your honeymoon. But that's gonna happen there is a time. Okay, how can I put it in words for you? So when it comes to timing, you understand that this person is very strongly, somehow you have this very unexplainable strong connection with this person, and then there's going to be a period of time when you will be questioning, how do I make this work? And once you decide to go for this, you or them, both of you, okay, is when everything will start moving very quickly. All you'll need to do is to make a decision or take this risk. I'm just gonna try to make this work, and stop being in the Four of Cups position where you just keep thinking that it might go wrong, or I'm not sure. The universe will be telling you, just take that damn cup and go for it. So this talks about your relationship in general is going to be, and your marriage will be very stable. It's a very, very stable household, and I think you'll be very abundant in a material realm, guys. Pile number 2, whoever has chosen this, because it seems like you'll have very strong foundation when it comes to you, especially when it comes to the living environment. Okay, so let's take a look at the Kipper, what we have over here. We have prison and restriction, and it goes very well together with religious factors. That's your only restriction, guys, okay? This is talking about, can you come out of it? Will you unlock it, or will you stay? If you do come out of this, then you have your unexpected reward. So for some of you might be in a position where you will be thinking, if I do this, I might be in trouble. Or this relationship might be in trouble because of these different upbringings, okay? But the universe goes, or the God goes, you know what? Once you take this risk, I'm going to reward you with this connection. Let's take a look at the tea leaf tarot over here. What else we've got? We have ink pot and problems to be resolved. So this is your heads up saying, hey, everything will be fine, okay? And then we have dog close up. It says pleasure with a close friend. So somehow friend will be influential in this. And then we've got lily, and it says, oh, spiritual love. Here we go. Makes sense, right? So your test, pile number 2, is different upbringing or religion or something of that sort, okay? How do two people make it work when they maybe have different opinions or different belief systems, okay? Your core values have to stay the same in order to make this work. But when it comes to some kind of external sources, I keep picking up religion, okay? I can't let it go. So probably for 80% of you, this is going to be religion that will kind of get in the way. But I don't see that this is gonna be something that you will decide to just leave. This relationship will continue growing because you won't let go of it. Let's take a look at this person, how they'll be like. So the main card that they are represented by is disappointment, and we're gonna take a look at why. Okay, that's the only deck I need to clarify this card for, because I was like, what does the disappointment mean? So it might be one of the things that whenever you'll meet this person, they or you will be in a state of disappointment. But because we're talking about these cards representing this person, this is probably most likely them being in some sort of a difficult situation, okay? Let's see what we have. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. There is not enough love in their life. And yeah, not enough give and take. So there's going to be some kind of issue when it comes to this person. Maybe they were not loved as much in the past, and they might have lost hope, okay? Or they might be a little bit skeptic when it comes to happy endings, and then bang, you come into their life and they change their opinion, okay? It seems like this person, or you're them, okay? I don't want to put you in a box, might have lost hope when it comes to love. Now, let's see what else we've got. Who is this person? Okay, nice. We've got Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and Nine of Wands. Whoever this is someone who works hard. They're very patient, they're very chilled, and look, this reminds me of meditation, right? This is someone who does meditate, and it goes very well with those religious factors, okay? Someone might be free-spirited and someone might be religious, and that might be clashing sometimes. As long as you two are open-minded and understand each other and don't push your beliefs on one another, it's going to be very great, okay? Don't worry about it. Now, we've got Four of Wands. This is someone who really, really loves nice home environment, and it makes sense because we had Ten of Pentacles. Someone who wants to live in a nice household, someone who likes traditions and celebrations, family get-togethers, okay? And someone who does wait for their fruit of labor. So this is someone who's not afraid of hard work. Then we've got Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. This is someone who does have a lot of positivity to them. So this is someone who brings sunshine into other people's lives, okay? Someone who is very optimistic, but at the same time, someone who sometimes needs advice when it comes to making decisions in life. They might get lost in their own head sometimes, and they might be a little bit delusional. They're like, I don't know. And so that's gonna be your task. How do you advise this person? When you see them being a little bit unsure, you need to remind them that they are represented by Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't matter male or female. Remind them of their own worth, but they know it. That's the thing. And this Queen of Pentacles for me very much reminds me of a fire sign, even though this is an earth sign. So this is someone, somehow red color or warm tones will be connected to this person. This is someone who's also very much concentrated on having this stable, and again, Queen of Pentacles in this deck for me talks about living in a really nice home. You can tell just by this part over here that even the way she's dressed, she loves to be appreciated and she knows her worth. He or she doesn't matter, okay? And this is someone, yeah, probably they didn't have the partnership they wanted, or they didn't have someone who does represent their values or does love them as much as they love other people, or they just had not much to offer in relationship. And this person at one point might have decided to be on their own, and they were like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna choose wisely this time, and I'm gonna decide to be on my own as long as it takes, okay? It's something about this person being happy in their own company, and they're fine with that, okay? And I think that's something that you'll have to learn as well. If you will be the same, if you'll be someone in this relationship who does appreciate and like being on your own from time to time, you'll be a really good match over here, guys. It's something about you two giving each other the time that you need to kind of recharge. And that meditation card I showed you at the very beginning, give each other space. But overall, your only challenge over here, pile number 2, is the upbringing, differences in your belief, differences in the way you've been brought up, differences maybe in locations for some of you. It's something about you having to make this work, and that's going to be your main task in this relationship once you decide to work on it, is when you do have this very stable and good family together, okay? So I hope this made sense, pile number 2. Let me know if it did, and I'm going to catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3 people, whoever has chosen this stone over here. So we have a very strong reading, guys. I can tell you straight away. I mean, I think that's the strongest of all. Might be. I'm not sure. I haven't done 4 and 5 yet. But strongest so far. So what we have here, we have your journey to marriage, okay? And I'm more so gonna be concentrated on how it's gonna be before you get to the point of understanding, hey, that's the one, and I mean, we have beautiful cards. This could be the one that popped out the last minute. So what we have here, we have my intuitive deck, we have tarot, we've got cards on the side representing this person, extra messages from those Steampunk Keeper and the Tea Leaf Tarot decks. Okay, so we're starting with honeymoon now. Don't get me wrong, don't take it as an actual honeymoon, because I see it differently here. I do see that when it comes to you meeting this person, what's gonna be important is exploration. And I feel like at one point you or them. I'm just gonna say someone because I don't want to put you in a box. Someone is waiting for money to come in or to make a decision when it comes to traveling somewhere or when it comes to going somewhere. And that is, can't even speak. Wherever the place, it seems like it's going to be very precious for you, especially when it comes to history of this place. Do you want to see a specific building? Do you want to see a specific place? Doesn't matter what it is. It seems like there is somehow journey or exploration connected to meeting one another, okay? And that's what we have next. We have World card. So this is talking about, hey, I'm just gonna go and explore. And then we have someone coming from your past life. So we definitely know this person. You will recognize them. You'll know that this is the one from the minute you see them. It's gonna be very spiritual in a way. The connection will be like lit AF. Don't even know why I said that. Don't even use these words. But that's maybe something that you would say, guys. Some of you, not all of you. But look at my World card over here. Look at her face, how powerful she is. That's how powerful this connection will be. I do have a vision of you visiting some kind of event or being in a place maybe where there are dancers, belly dancers specifically with this World card. There's some sort of event happening here and you might meet them there. Not for all of you. For some of you, just going to be a very unexpected encounter, okay? But you will know from the moment you'll see this person, because from my intuitive deck, this card is an Emperor on Empress. And this is literally the sister card of it. So these two came out one next to another, saying the Empress is meeting the Emperor, okay? That's what's happening here. And take a look at the next card. Keep an open mind. That's going to be one of your challenges in this relationship. This person might not be someone you have expected, meaning this will be someone who is a little bit different from what you were expecting, in a way that is just, when sometimes people say, hey, I want someone who is tall, I don't know, muscly or strong, whatever, does this and that thing in their life, doesn't matter. So this is saying it's probably someone who will be very different to what you expect. And that is why you'll have to keep an open mind, because you might be put off at first. You'll be like, I'm not sure, really? Is that my person? You see what's happening here? It's like, I never thought I'd be with someone like this. And here we go. That's what's happening, okay? Life will trick you. So whatever you have on your mind right now, don't be surprised if this person will be very different, okay? Especially when it comes to their career and when it comes to their body type. Now, that's what we have with the keep an open mind. We've got my intuitive card that talks about messages from spirit guides, okay? So you'll be getting a lot of weird things happening around you. You will probably see orbs, or you'll see weird things in general, okay? And I'm not talking about synchronicities in this case, guys. This is going to be much deeper. It will be sometimes even, you might even think that you're crazy sometimes. Things will be getting weird, okay? And that will be your sign saying, hey, this person is coming into your life, and that's the one For a lot of you, I feel like you won't get it at first. Okay, you'll feel the connection with the reconciliation card. Okay, you'll be like, I know you from somewhere, but you might not think that this is going to be your future romantic partner. You might be a little bit confused because you might have thought, or you might have heard, I don't know, from somewhere that you'll be with this other person, and maybe you have been waiting for a while or expecting this other person to be the one for you, and life tricks you AF, and here we go. You'll start seeing different things around you, lights. You'll start paying attention to things you haven't before, and life will be just telling you, hey, that's the one. Hey, take a look at them, okay? So it's something about this situation where you'll be like, really? I never knew. I would never have thought. And we have, this could be the one, and we have this beautiful intuitive card talking about how important will home environment be for both of you. And interior, wherever you live together, when you're already in the relationship, you'll have a very beautiful interior space. I don't know, it's something about bathroom I'm seeing that's going to be very beautiful, beautifully designed colors, very nice composition. It's something about your interior space, okay, that I really adore, and I think you will too. It's something about you having this place that you are proud of. And Queen of Cups is just talking about, hey, you know what? It's more so for me in this case, you'll be very thankful, and this other person will be very thankful, okay? And it's something about you or them having these other relationships in the past where you maybe were misunderstood, or people just didn't get you fully, or conversations were not so deep, and now here, bang, this person comes out of nowhere. They're very different from your usual type, and that's the one. So this realization will come quite unexpectedly for you, and I think it's gonna be a little bit like in movies, you know, when you have these very weird scenarios sometimes when people meet, and you might even be able to write a book about this. Let's take a look at your Kipper deck over here. We've got rest or illness and partnership, and I mean literally you have wedding happening here. When it comes to rest or illness, I don't see any illness because I was asking about good things in this relationship. This is saying that whoever this person is, they will make you feel very protected, okay? They will give you time to relax, and they'll help you around when it comes to your household, and you'll just be doing things together without pressuring one another to do certain tasks, okay? Now let's take a look at what Tea Leaf has to say. We've got flowers, happiness, very straight to the point, don't have to explain much. Then we've got funnel, it says period of frustration, lessons to be learned. We're going to take a look at what that's talking about. And then dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So for me, this is, I think, connected to the funnel, and it's talking about if you have been struggling with finances or getting your career back on track, them or you, this is going to be over and done with. But let's just clarify with my steampunk deck, and let's see what that talks about. What are those frustrations here, and what lessons will be learned? We have King of Wands. So this will be someone influential in this situation. And Three of Wands. Okay, let me tune into this. I want one more card in the middle. Oh, I see. Okay, some things might be on hold for you for some time. And again, look, this person is looking towards somewhere. And for me, it very much goes... It seems like this guy is looking towards that trip I told you about. It's something about maybe someone being somehow influential on the trip that you will want to take. And you might have that period of time when you'll be like, you know, I'm tired of sitting in this or being in the same place. I really want to go somewhere. But whoever this person is, they will be put there for you on purpose, somehow to prolong this time, because the time won't be right whenever you'll feel like you'll want to go. It's something about you needing to go at a specific time, and you might have an obstacle of some sort. It's like life will keep you bound for some time until you can actually take this trip, okay? Because probably that person will be somehow there, or it's going to be a good time for both of you. It's something about this, okay? Let's take a look at cards representing this person. So for you guys, you're the only pile that 2 cards popped out when it came to main representation of this character that you'll be dealing with. And we've got Hermit and Cruelty, okay? Whoever this person will be, guys, this is someone who have seen a lot in life. You might not think it at first, but this will, believe me, if you ask this person if you ever been homeless at one point, or if you ever had no place to be, no home, let's say, right? It doesn't have to be in that extreme way where someone actually has to live on a street for a period of time, but it might be the time where this person has been in such a struggle that they had to go through the struggle alone somehow. There was one very difficult period of time, not only one, I feel like, in this person's life, where they really suffered from something. And for some of them, might be difficult childhood or difficult teenager years. It's something about that. For a lot of others of you, this is just going to be a person who has seen a lot of difficulties and it didn't bring them down. So whoever you'll be dealing with, this person will be super loyal, and this person haven't seen, it's like this person has seen a bit of everything. So you'll be very safe with them because they'll be like, you know what, I got you because I've been there. Now let's take a look at the other cards we have here. Whew, guys, you have Hermit again. So whoever this person is, they will be a little bit of a loner type because they will be super intuitive. It's something about this person being connected to their intuition. They might be coming from spiritual field, or they just might have a very heightened intuition. This is someone who constantly wants to develop their knowledge, their power, because I think a lot of them will have that power, okay? Look at this, 2 of Swords over here. This is someone who is guided by their own moon, meaning intuition. They don't have to look where they go, and all they have to do is to close their eyes and actually ask their higher self, where is the place I have to go next? Okay, so, I mean, this is someone who's super powerful when it comes to such things. Now, let's take a look at the Triple Goddess Tarot. Okay, this person is, I told you, they have seen a lot. 10 of Swords, really? 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Death. Okay, they might have had someone might have passed who was very precious for them around the time when you'll meet or when they were little. That's why we had that card talking about, childhood traumas of some sorts. Not necessarily passed away, they just have seen a lot. They have carried other people's burdens in life. They tried not to tell a lot of people about their struggles because they could endure these troubles on their own. They could cope with those troubles on their own. They were like, no one needs to know about these struggles. I can manage. Yes, I do get tired, but when I do, there's the time when I actually lay down and try to fix my own head, And this Death in this deck for me is very interesting. It's not scary to me. It's somehow creative. So this person is not afraid of death. Whoever you're dealing with, I'm telling you, it's a package. I mean, you will be very safe with this person because this person is afraid of nothing. And they'll protect you, and they'll carry your burdens, and they'll carry your own insecurities. They'll help you with your own insecurities, because this is someone who doesn't like to moan. When they do have to recharge, they do that on their own time, and they don't tell a lot of people about that, okay? So there's London behind over there, so I think for some of you that might be influential. UK maybe in general. For some of you, I do see New York. I don't know why. This is the first pile that I'm actually talking about locations. And somewhere where there are such beautiful sunsets, sky is pink, okay? I see pink sky. So city is very important, or place where sky is pink, meaning the sunsets are amazing. Whoever this person is, I mean, don't get me wrong, they don't need anyone's help. They got it. It's just very, I think I'm just getting a bit empathetic when it comes to them, because at one point in their life they needed someone to be there and they were not, and from then on they have decided that they can handle it on their own, and they can. But the thing is, I think once you'll meet this person, make them understand that sometimes it's better to share your struggles. And that's gonna be difficult, because this person will be like, it's fine, like I'm fine, and they will be fine. But there's going to have to be this exchange of, let's just share the burden, okay? I don't want you to carry it on your own. It's something about that. I feel like I want to pull one more card for this person. I don't know why, but I'm just being drawn to it. Let's do this. I feel like there is something unspoken about this person, because you got me intrigued, pile number 3. You got me really intrigued. Taken from the stone that you've chosen, color blue might be influential to this person or to this connection somehow. The moon. Okay, this person knows how to handle their own demons. And I mean, I told you this is someone who's going to be super intuitive. This person is being recharged by the moon. So whatever the case, this person will be super spiritual and probably into magical things, into occult, into something that is a little bit hidden or maybe even misunderstood by society. And for this person, it will be something that drives them in a way, okay? So I hope this made sense, pile number 3. Let me know if it did, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen this shell over here, we're starting with your reading. So I'm just gonna say something. If this will not make sense to you from first 2 to 3 minutes of this reading, I would say it might not be your reading, but tarot might be telling you or might be giving you information that you could use for your future references and avoid something happening in your life, okay? Because this is a very serious scenario for pile number 4, and I would really like to pass this message to you, but don't want you to see it in a negative way, okay? This is your life lesson, pile number 4, and take it with an open mind. Take the information. I feel like a lot of you might be familiar with the situation already, okay? And when I said familiar, I looked at the time and it was 0101 from the beginning of this pile, so I think we're onto something here. And all cards vibe so much together. I mean, I cannot even express how, like, you should have seen my face when I was shuffling cards. It was just amazing. So for pile number 4, that's your journey. And that's not the end of your journey, because there's going to be something else afterwards. Therefore, I will read your pile in a very different way that I read all other piles before. So this is your heads up. We're starting with attraction, and it says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What's happening here, sorry guys, I forgot to put my mic next to me. There we go. So what's happening for you guys, this is saying, hey, you need to firstly, I always see this card this way, firstly work on your own self and really appreciate yourself. Give yourself time. Start living every minute. Don't look towards the future, especially when it comes to someone saving you or filling your cup. You have to fill your own cup, this is saying, okay? You have to go out and explore life. Go to get-togethers. Go to that trip. Enjoy life. This is all about you enjoying life fully, okay, with the attraction card here. Then we've got release your ex, and that's when we are starting to jump into a very interesting scenario here. Now, I'm just gonna see someone. It might be you, it might be this other person. For most of you, it's gonna be you. This is saying, hey, your intuition might have been telling you for some time that there is someone in your life, or will be, okay, that this person is not meant for you. And you probably are clinging on to them in a way that is not healthy for any of you. And I don't think that this person, taken from the cards that will be describing this person, I don't think that this person is healthy for you. The cards that came together were like, literally, pay attention to red flags, okay? So I'm going to be pulling more cards afterwards because I feel like a lot of you will avoid this situation. Because this is saying you might end up in a karmic marriage, but if you really listen to your intuition, you might just avoid that. This says, hey, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Pay attention, maybe go to, I don't know if you ever was questioning your relationship or you will be questioning your relationship. The moment you will, and you might be drawn to go into a tarot reader, but choose a good tarot reader that doesn't sugarcoat things so that they can tell you if that's the karmic relationship or if this person would be healthy for you. Not much about future of this relationship. Ask if that person is suitable for you, okay? And they're going to tell you the truth. Now, what else we have here? We've got, and you know what happened when I was shuffling the Triple Goddess Tarot? Half of a deck went on the floor as if someone was angry at me for telling you about what's gonna happen or about this person, how they actually are. So there's a lot of anger connected to this from the karmic person, okay? Now, give your relationship a chance. Chance talks about you or them wanting to make this work, but really what's happening here, this says, hey, you gotta let it go. Okay, you have to walk away and pay attention to red flags. You'll see things, you might notice things that maybe you will understand, or you or them will understand that this was never meant to be something serious. It was meant to be a lesson, okay? And that's when we head in towards this understanding, because you have the Ace of Wands at the very end. So this is saying this is your chance to actually start something fresh, start something new. Pay attention to red flags, very much vibes with my intuitive card over here, because this is talking about universe sending you signs, okay? A little bit like over here. You see it even goes the same direction. See what's happening here? Sending you signs, or your higher self will be telling you, hey, look, actually open your eyes. Maybe this is not the person. Maybe you need to start fresh. And let's take a look at this person now, who this person is. And from then, we're going to take a look at, if you have decided to leave this karmic connection, what's the next partner will be like. And this is the only pile I'm doing this for, okay? So, no, let's firstly take a look at the Kipper deck. We have partnership, official, rest, or illness. So this is saying, hey, this relationship you might meet this person at work. It depends. I don't want to put you in a box, but whatever is happening, there's official included in this relationship. Every time I see official, this talks to me about formalities, documents being signed, having to be careful when it comes to getting married, because maybe someone might take advantage of you, etc., etc. Okay, and then we have rest or illness. This is saying be careful of your mental health. okay? Because this partnership, I mean, this very much looks to me like business partnership rather than an actual relationship. Looking at these cards over here, I do not have single, cups cards, or I don't know, lovers or Hierophant or anything saying that this connection will be very beneficial for you. Therefore, that's very reflective on the Steampunk Kipper deck. So let's see what else we have. We have ladder. It says climbing towards success. So one of you will be successful in what it is that you do. So if it's you who is very motivated and you're trying your best to have this independent life, you will have that, okay? Now we have hammock, and it says taking a vacation physically or mentally. And that will be needed from this relationship. So this is saying, hey, take your time off when you need to from this person, because then you'll start seeing things clearly, okay? And then we have chair empty. It says someone is living your life. So it might be this person. I really feel like it because that was the last card that came out. Makes sense. Someone is living your life and you have a new beginning here. New, fresh start. So Avaz Tarot give us information on who this person will be. You know what popped out first? Cruelty. And we had that in other card over here in this reading, but it was a completely different scenario, okay? Because followed by cruelty, what I had was 4 cards popped out instead of 3 from the Steampunk. First off, as I told you, this seems like someone who will be looking for some kind of gain from relationship, and that's not okay. Someone who likes to be seen from the best light. A lot of ego is coming through, okay? I want people to look at me, to look at my success. I would say that that's very good if those two were only together. But because we have the Tower and the Devil connected to this, you see what I'm getting here. This is saying whoever this person is, they might be dangerous to your mental health. They might be dangerous for other people around them, especially when it comes to money or finances somehow, okay? So this is saying whatever the connection, you can already see it here. We're ending with the Devil card, and we have pay attention to red flags as your last card. This is not going to be a long-lasting relationship because universe will crash it all down, you want it or not. It's just you having to protect yourself when it comes to the damage done to you financially or mentally. Okay, you know me, I don't sugarcoat things, I tell you what I see. Now, other 3 cards we have here. This is more talking about how this person will come across to you at the very beginning. Someone super charming, but we never want Knight of Wands because this is someone who comes in quick, probably very good in bed as well, and leaves very fast. And then they might seem like a very nice person, very chilled, someone who cares about family probably, or cares about your well-being, especially mental well-being, and they might want to have kids with you, okay? And also this is someone who will look like, I keep hearing sheep in a wolf's skin. It's something about that here, okay? Because look at how angelic this person is, represented by the Empress card over here. And the last card we had from the Steampunk is the Devil, okay? So you see what's happening here? Look at these parts. And this is saying don't mistake this person for someone who is angelic or someone who really is super caring, motherly, because that's how they might come across at the very beginning, okay? So let's skip that. This is gonna be someone probably also, I do sense mental issues of some sorts, probably coming from childhood traumas, okay? Let's finish that because I don't want to talk about this too much. I want to see how it would be if you decided not to go for this karmic relationship and decided to really pay attention to those red flags and start fresh. So let's see, I'm just gonna shuffle on camera. Let me see, guys, what we have for you once you decide to leave. Okay, 1 second. I'm not ready. Okay, that card. We have express your love, the second. We've got retreat. Okay, this is nice. It's time to disconnect from the world. Really like that card. And the third one, This could be the one. Here we go. And that's when we meet in that person that you're supposed to be with, okay? So let's tune into this relationship now a bit more. And I want to see who this person is. Express your love. So this is, you're gonna encounter someone who will be, the way they'll show you their affection to you will be very different from this karmic connection. Okay, and you will be probably very like surprised at the very beginning. It'll be like, you different. I've never encountered someone who's so genuine and generous, and that one wanted to come out of my mouth, because I feel like this person will take you on a trip of some sorts, because they will feel like they'll see that you are tired, not as much physically but mentally, and I feel like this person will kind of sweep you off your feet. Let me see what we have when it comes to this person. We have the Hierophant. This is marriage type of person. Okay, someone who is sent to you at the right moment and the right time in life. Someone who might be religious, who might be spiritual, someone who values those things, someone who is actually victorious in life, okay? We had 6 of Wands describing this karmic person too, but this is someone who's gonna be victorious in a way where they just go and do it. They don't want people to look up to them or people to notice their successes. There's no one around them in this deck, okay? This is only them trying to compete against themselves. And I posted a very good quote on my community section. Go and find it, that talks about that you don't have to compete with anyone. The only person you have to compete with is yourself. And that's what this person will be doing, okay? Let's see what else here. That card wanted to come out, so let's just take it. Well, this is going to be someone who might have their own business and is very abundant. You see the difference of this and that? Okay, so we have someone who is very... the way they will lead their life will be they'll be very conscious, okay? They'll be very connected to the higher source. They'll have a lot of hope for better things to come, but not only hope, they will be someone who goes and gets things, and they'll be very respected in their circle, probably someone who has their own business, okay, or will try to have their own business. This card goes very well with retreat. They will probably take you somewhere, as I said before, generous, okay? This is abundance, financial abundance. So let's see how your relationship will be like. Let's clarify these cards over here. I feel like I want a different deck for that one. Let's take the Triple Goddess Tarot and let's see what it has to tell us. Express your love is clarified by 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's coming out of the past relationship. You see how I told you that you won't be able to believe it? You'll be thinking that they might hurt you somehow. This is coming from the past traumas, and you'll have to deal with it yourself. Let me see, when it comes to this person and express your love, without any past energies here, what does that mean to us? Okay, that's everything that you've been looking for in your life, okay, your dream. And that's why maybe it's going to be unbelievable at first for you. You'll be like, what the heck is that, you know? After such encounter. Retreat, let's see what's happening here. We've got death. What is the death talking about? And we have 6 of... See how that past energy is really connected? This is something... Okay, I got it. Let me pull one more card. Yeah. So those came out actually reversed, but I put them upright because I decided not to read them otherwise. So what we have here with the retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world, disconnect from this, okay? And it seems like this person will somehow heal you from whatever has happened in the past. It's not that this karmic connection will that much influence your relationship. This new person will be the one who gets it, and they'll be like, you know what, we need to forget this. I'm taking you on a trip, I'm taking you on this retreat, or I'm taking you to a therapist, and you have to work through this, not because I want you to forget about this person, because I want you to heal. And you're gonna have so much respect for this new person. You'll be like, I really cannot believe that someone would care about me that much, or someone who wouldn't take it personally, you know? This person will not make it about this past relationship. They will make it about you. You need this rest. You need to go and see this person, because that's very healthy for you, and that's something I want you to end, okay, in your own head. This has to be cleared for you in order to realize how precious you are. Okay. Let me see what else here. I feel like there's something else to this retreat I want to talk about. I mean, come on. This is talking about you needing the sunshine, because it's been too much when it comes to the past. You are overworked, you're tired, overworked in your own head, you know? And this person goes, hey, let's just go somewhere. Let's just leave. And I think it's connected to location as well. This person might want to take you somewhere far away from the location where something has happened, okay? Where you are not happy in that location. This person will be like, you know what? You don't have to be there anymore. Let's just go. Let's see. This could be the one. I told you this person will heal you. Here we go. This is your personal healer. Oh my God, this is someone who will really enjoy taking care of you. So I would say, I told you before that this person will be very spiritual. Not only spiritual, this might be some sort of a counselor, and they will love taking care of you, especially when it comes to your emotional health, emotional well-being, okay? Wow, that's very nice. This person will be also someone who likes to take risks in life. Watch out for orbs when it comes to them, because you might see, or the way light falls on their face, or the way light falls once you meet them, is gonna be important. It's like angel being sent to your world whenever you need angel to come down to earth the most. You know, it's like, hey, send me an angel. Oh my God, there is a song by Highly Suspect, and it's called Angel, and he's singing Send Me an Angel. It's a bit of a sad song, but every time I hear it, it somehow penetrates my heart, okay? So it's called Highly Suspect Angel, I think. If you can't find a song called Angel, just type in Send Me an Angel and you're gonna find it, by Highly Suspect. Let's see what else about this person. Let's tune into their personality a bit more. I want to see how they'll be like towards you, what they're gonna teach you. 1 second, guys. Oh, something wrong with my shuffling skills. Okay, here. Again. You see how connected this person is to the higher forces over here? I mean, and I think they're gonna teach you how to listen to your own intuition when you might have neglected it at one point in your life. And we have the Queen of Wands over here. This is someone who will be very passionate, but they won't be someone who just wants this quick action and then they leave your life. They'll be there for you. Whoever this person is, I'm really happy for you guys, because this is someone who will be your savior, but not in a pity way, in a way that's very healthy, very respectful, and just don't miss out on this person, okay? Whenever you'll feel like after a very difficult karmic relationship, you will encounter someone who does show you this healthy love and support, don't go back to past issues. Believe it, because there's going to be one person who will definitely be the one that is not trying to trick you, who does have genuine energy about them, and who will really help you to stand up on your feet and have this very healthy relationship. I mean, we have, this could be the one I don't have to tell you more, pile number 4. This was the longest reading out of all because this was completely different scenario, and I hope this made sense. I hope this has helped, especially those who might be in karmic situations right now and maybe clicked out of curiosity. Just remember to listen to your intuition, okay? And it's gonna lead you good ways. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 5. So let's start with your reading. And I laughed when cards popped out. This is your story, okay? But the thing is, don't take the wedding as the wedding, okay? Because what's happening here, I don't know, like, I keep laughing about pile number 3, but it's not about your reading, it's because of your personality. So you're probably someone who does have a very good sense of humor. Crack a joke down below in the comment section, because I feel like a lot of you really do have a good sense of humor. Maybe a bit sarcastic or just very, I don't know. It's something about your sense of humor that I like. Now, you will be a little bit like, what, when it comes to your journey to marriage, because when you meet this person is in this massive big gathering, and that's what we have over here. So cards line up like this here, okay, and that's how I'm reading them. We have 3 of Cups, we have my intuitive deck, and then we have the wedding. This is saying that you're going to meet this person in a massive event of some sort. So obviously it can be someone else's wedding, it can be or you might hook up in a way or become closer in this other person's wedding. It's something about that here, because I have a feeling that some of you might not expect this person to be the one, because you probably will be like, I will never be able to be with them, I never thought of them that way, whatever. But that's why you crack me up, because you'll be like, no, I don't want to be with them, you know. But you're gonna see them in different light. Now, for others of you, this is going to be a new person. Whatever the setting is going to be grand. So even if it's not a wedding, it's some kind of festival. Let's say someone's birthday celebrated in this massive, grandiose way. It's something about a really massive celebration. Okay, so wherever you'll be surrounded by friends or by people around you. There's going to be a lot of others around you, and you might talk, that's very specific, so it's not for all of you. You might talk about this person with other people, and it's going to be something about this person's nose that you pay attention to the most. Maybe they do have longer nose, maybe you like their nose, or maybe this is just, it's something different about their profile that makes them somehow different for other people. Okay, I know that's very strange, but that's what's coming through here. So we're starting with you coming together somewhere in a social setting of some sort. And that's where flirt starts happening. That's when we have our flirt card, and it talks about wherever you'll be flirting, okay? It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. Wherever you'll be flirting, it seems like it's going to be indoors, taken from my intuitive card over here, and you're still not sure about this person. You'll be like, I'm not sure about you. I don't know if I like you, but it's fun. I'm in a really good mood. It's fun. I'm gonna let my hair down. It might be you or them, you know, it always can be vice versa. But this is saying that whatever the flirt is gonna be super light-hearted. Someone will not think a lot of it. It's going to be a very cozy setting, taken from my intuitive card. Probably a little bit light is gonna be dimmed. You're going to be only 2 of you, and or if there's gonna be people around you, the place wherever you will be, it somehow makes you feel a little bit enclosed, or not everyone will be able to see you there. it's like you're a bit further away from everyone else, okay? But someone will be still like, I don't know, it's just fun. I'm just gonna have fun. So this is, I think, for a lot of you, your energy being, I think you're super picky, pile number 5, and you'll be like, yeah, I'm just gonna have fun. I might kiss you, I don't know, but it's something about you being like, I'm waiting for my Prince Charming or blah blah blah. And that's when we have keep an open mind towards the end, because it's saying, hey, I know this might be unexpected, but that's your person, okay? And when we do have the intuitive card over here and the 8 of Pentacles, this is saying you might see this relationship as something that you don't want to work on. And this is gonna be for a lot of you, you might want something a bit more, I don't want to say superficial, but something like, a bit like story from movies. You want that kind of ending or that kind of relationship. Everything has to be perfect for you, but this is saying, hey, life's not perfect, everything is not perfect. Remember, whoever will make you feel very cozy and very at home. You'll be very peaceful around this person, as if you're very comfortable. So this whole setting here, this whole get together will make you feel like home. You won't have anxiety. You won't feel somehow awkward around this person. You'll be super relaxed. You'll be like, you know what? I'm loving myself. And that's how I read this card in this setting, in this pile, because I would read it differently in any other pile. This says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and that's what's going to make you attractive for this person too. It's something about it's so funny how these two came out. This is my snogging type of card, I think you could maybe see it. I see as this someone's head, and that's kind of represented this part over here represents, okay? And that's someone else's face, because that's different color. And that's how I kind of see this card all the time. And it's funny how these two came together. I think you're gonna be so in love with yourself in a healthy way, where you sometimes, those days when you feel yourself, you dress up well, you take care of your own exterior, as I say, and you feel sexier. And that is how I think you will decide to explore when it comes to this person. You'll be like, you know what, I'm feeling myself today. I might as well just go for it, because something tells me to. I don't know why this doesn't make sense to me, but something tells me to. And this is your own intuition telling you, hey, go and explore and really have a good time. For pile number 5, this is such an unexpected scenario. I love it. And you really make me laugh, because you'll be like, I feel like at first you'll be like, no. But then once you'll start exploring, it's going to be, I feel like you'll be able to tell this story to your kids and everyone will just laugh about it, how awkward you've been at first. Not awkward with this person, but how awkward you were when it comes to you, like, I don't know, but I might as well just go for it. I'm feeling myself kind of thing, So that's how you meet in this person, and that's how it all starts. Let's take a look at your Kipper cards over here. We've got yearning and abroad and house. So home environment will be something that you'll create and you'll be very proud of. Okay, I feel like you might live in a very spacious home, and it's gonna be something. When you look at all the other houses on a street, your one will be somehow different. You might have some kind of detail to your house that's different, maybe color of it, maybe the way you have decorated your garden is gonna be different. It's something about that here. And you will be traveling a lot together, guys. I feel like you'll be both traveler type of people, and I think you'll want to explore life, explore world. And it's not about traveling to this, to see this other city that you haven't explored. This is very like long distance thing. So I'd say if you would be someone who lives in Australia, you'd want to maybe go as far as Russia, as given as example, right? So we're talking about travel that probably would take you, flight that probably would take you longer than 5 hours. I do see 10 hours for sure. Like for some of you, it might be a bit shorter. That's why I said 5. But whatever the trip you'll be taking, it's going to be very far away from where you'll be. And I think you might get hooked on it, especially you guys. I think you might become a bit of a different person in this marriage because you'll be like, you know what? I'm so hooked to this other world that I haven't seen before, and I want to explore more and more and more. And you'll have this tradition in your relationship where you'll go every year somewhere very far away or very unfamiliar. So you might even have a jar that you have places written on pieces of paper, and you'll just pick one of them and you just go like, let's go. That's the next destination, you know? It's something about you being very different to other couples around you. So your relationship, your marriage will be very different from people that you know of. And I think this marriage will turn you into a completely different person. And I'm hearing, I would never have thought. Okay, let's see what Tea Leaf has to say. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So this relationship will be very safe for you. Not as much relationship, I would say this person who will be taking care of you. This is someone who will be super supportive, and also someone who is there for you when you need their help. Especially when it comes to people who do want to bring you down in life or who somehow annoy you. This person will be like, don't worry, leave it to me, I got it. Okay? We've got Elephant. It says here we go. A long journey, either physical or mental, that vibes very much together with what I said before, will leave you wiser at the end. So it's something that you've taken from these trips. It's something that you've taken from these experiences with this person that I told you will make you a bit of a different person. You might suddenly start wanting to, I don't know, travel in a very different way. Maybe you want to get a caravan and just go around for a month. You know, it's something about you becoming this super, super different person from how you were before. Then we have Boot. It says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. That's just a message for you right now. I'm feeling for a lot of you. There's something that you want to do or accomplish. This saying, hey, maybe sometimes spend a little bit less time doing other things and spend like an hour extra on your goal. Because I don't know why I have to read it this way, because someone tells me to. Okay? It's just a message for you guys. Let's see. So these cards will be telling us about this person. Okay? So that's the main card. We have Prince of Swords. I read this deck very differently. I read it by imagery mostly. Whoever this person is, they will be very good. This is someone who could, and we have the Hacker. I mean, come on. Who is very good, might be working in IT, I'm not sure, but even if they won't be doing this professionally, this is someone who is very good in when it comes to technology. So they probably know the newest phones that came out, best features. It's something about this person spending a lot of time when it comes to spending a lot of time sitting in front of the screen. Okay, in general, how I do see this person, it's someone who's a bit of an explorer, and they have two sides to them. One side when they really closed in their own space, doing the thing that they have to do work-wise or passion-wise, right? And this other side that is very light-hearted and probably is connected to wanting to explore. Maybe I keep hearing tribes, so I don't know, maybe this person will want to go and go to Africa somewhere, and maybe you would want to be educated by how tribes live, how they survive. It's something about that, you know. It's very deep when it comes to this person, and we have two sides to them. Let's see what else here. I'm gonna just put them all over here, and I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see. Alrighty, so we're starting with, we've got this is someone who's gonna be very straight to the point when it comes to expressing their feelings, okay? They'll be the one who will tell you how much they like you. They won't waste time. So there's a lot of masculine to this person, okay? This is someone, hey, I like you. Do you want to travel with me? Okay, Chariot is here, travel. This is also someone who is somehow going to be very familiar with mental problems, mental illnesses, something about that. But I don't see that they'll have as much of it. They have, at the moment when you'll meet them, this person will have overcome some kind of mental issue, but this is more so connected with them being too much of a perfectionist. Therefore they get lost in their own head. They're like, hey, I need to be better, I need to be better, and they keep constantly want to improve themselves, and then they get stuck, you know, and they need to come out of it. They're like, I need to stop doing that for myself. But it's good that they are like this, because they will have a lot to offer to the world. They will be someone who will like to probably help others, someone who does a lot of knowledge to offer to the world, and it's something about them needing to spread that knowledge. This knowledge might be gathered by traveling to different places. That's very important. That's major arcana. Together with the moon here, I'm seeing that this person will probably be someone who is very different to whom you have dated before. And it's not as much externally as much, it's more so to do with their personality. And again, I said to you, right, they're gonna have this dual personality to them. There's gonna be that part of them where they struggle with them being perfectionists, and this other part of them will be someone who's very youthful and wants to explore life and go to places. So these two personality traits might clash sometimes, but I think this is very fascinating because you don't really meet a lot of people who are like this. This is someone who likes fair arguments and discussions. This is someone who does like to see the situation from a bigger perspective, from a wider perspective, wider lens, okay? This is someone who is not stuck up, who is not stubborn, who would rather ask you, hey, what do you think? What is fair for me to do? Or what is fair, what is the truth, okay? This is like someone who is seeking for the truth in life. Let me see what else I'm seeing here. This might be someone who is, there's going to be, I don't know why I'm picking this up for pile number 5, but there might be an age gap. If it's not an age gap, one of you will be very youthful and the other one will be a bit of an old soul. And that is how you're going to be balancing each other, because you will need those traits from each other. You will need to be that yin and yang, okay? And that's really nice to see here. I am picking up that this person will be working in a place that does require them to think logically, or there's a lot of analysis when it comes to their work. But then when it comes to their spare time, it's very different. Their hobbies are different, their interests are different, and this is someone, you know, I'll give you an example. So let's say you have this guy who is a bit of a geek working in IT, right? You see them that way, a bit of a geek, and who does look like does the same thing all the time and maybe doesn't go out much, stays at home, is interested in computers and all of those things that they do at work. They want to improve themselves, okay? But then when it comes to them traveling or exploring places, they go and like explore tribes, or they go and explore different lifestyles. Let's say they want to be part of the tribe. It's something very tribal about this person. I can't let it go. And this just tells me that this is someone who likes to live a life that is modern but also old school, but super old school, because I'm talking about tribal stuff, okay? Someone who probably wants to learn how to be a survivalist, but then also who does have this a modern day job, right? That's all about tech and all about, what we have next coming out, what's the next good thing. So super interesting personality, and I'm really, really intrigued by whoever this person is. You'll have a very nice relationship. Your marriage will never be boring with someone like this, okay? They will keep bringing different things to the table. So I hope this made sense, pile number 5, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now.